What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I decided I was going to try out something a little bit different on my channel. I have way too many foundation samples. So these are all foundation samples that I have not tried. I am obsessed with foundation. I love foundation. I love trying out new foundations. I just love them. So foundation samples are like one of my favorite things to get from, you know, ordering off Sephora or Ulta or whatever, because it gives me a chance to test out a nice high-end foundation before I go out and blow $50 on a foundation that I might not like, you know. So the first foundation I decided I wanted to try is Fenty Beauty. If you want to see my thoughts on the Fenty Beauty foundation, then just keep on watching. So I have the Fenty Beauty foundation right here. It's just a few samples. I like when I see samples like this because I like mixing them together. This, by the way, is super cute. Comes with a primer, so I'm going to be using that today. And yeah, I'm super excited to be trying out the Fenty Beauty. I haven't got to try it yet. I can open it. So I'm going to take off the primer and put that on. Ooh. Hydrating. It feels nice, actually. Feels similar to the Hangover primer and like the hydrating aspects, you know. It feels like a hydrating, you know, moisturizer almost, not like a silicone pore filling type primer, you know. It feels really nice on my skin. So I'm going to try to use all three of these darker shades, 220, 340, and 420. I'm going to start with 220 for my base because I think that'll match me best. And if it's a little dark, we have the lighter one to mix it in. I'm going to take a damp beauty blender that I should have washed before this video, but whatever. I'm just going to go in. With the beauty blender, it's more medium coverage than anything. Medium to full, like I'm sure I'm gonna be able to build it up, but the initial application on me anyways with a damp beauty blender, which is how I apply all my foundations, it is more of a medium coverage. So as you can see on the first initial application, you can still see imperfections in my skin. You know, you can still see all my little blemishes that I have. All of them. I'm gonna go in for another layer, and this time I'm gonna dab a little bit into 340, and if I'm a little dark, then I'm a little dark. So yeah, it does build up, obviously. As you can see, I could still, you know, you could still see, you know, my blemish. I haven't done my chin yet, but yeah, it does build up, but as you can see, it's not quite full coverage. You can still see my blemishes and everything. Still see the pigment through just a little bit. It's not terrible. Oh. So yeah, I didn't notice, but there's foundation all over my fingers. So I'm gonna just take some of that and just, you know, bronze it up a little bit. It's like all in my hair. I'm gonna have to take it out. That's annoying. So is that. But got it on my white blanket. Awesome. Thank you, Fenty. Jesus, I don't even know how that happened. I'm gonna take 420 and do a little bit of contouring with that. So now I'm gonna go in with my concealer.
Oh, that's what I didn't do. Stupid. Now I'm set.
Yeah, I did use all 3 of those shades. I used up the whole entire 220. That was the shade that was closest to my tan. I did darken it up just a little bit with 340, which is the one that got all over my hand as well as my blanket. And then I used 420 to do a little bit of cream contour. So yeah, so far I dig it a lot actually. Kind of looks really natural. Like, I did put a lot on, but it doesn't look too cakey. Yeah, it looks really nice and I don't really have any complaints. It doesn't feel matte, but it doesn't feel dewy either. I could still see the pigment in the blemishes that I have. I can still see a little bit of redness. I can, you know, still see pores. Like, I don't hate it at all. It's really nice. If anything happens, if it slides out my face, I will, you know, of course update. But if everything, you know, holds up and goes as planned, I only plan on doing a check-in at the end of the day when I'm ready to take my makeup off. So yeah, I'm gonna go finish doing the rest of my face and I will see you guys later. Let's see what we got here. Okay, it looks pretty much the same. The foundation clung to my hairline a little bit and wore off a little bit around the creasing of my nose. It looks pretty good still, other than it wearing off on my nose a little bit and the clinging to my hairline. It looks pretty good still. I finished putting this on around 10 o'clock probably, and it's 6 o'clock right now. So it is holding up really well. The coverage is a medium coverage, but I do think it builds nicely. Finish of this wasn't really matte or dewy. It kind of just looked like skin. It seemed like she tried pretty hard to just make it look like skin, not like makeup, you know? Didn't notice any creasing. I'll often get creases in my smile lines. I always get creasing underneath my eyes, but that has nothing to do with foundation. That is concealer. Whole different thing. The shade range, of course, is amazing. Fenty Beauty has one of the most diverse shade ranges out of the whole makeup game. Didn't do any touch-ups today. This is just from this morning. So for my first impression, I am going to give Fenty Beauty an 8 out of 10, just because it wasn't quite what I was expecting from all the hype. I actually heard that it was a super full coverage foundation, so that was kind of a shock to me when I put it on and it was a little bit more of a medium coverage. Totally fine. Like, I don't hate the foundation just because it's not full coverage. That's just not fair. Not every foundation is going to be full coverage, but I think it's sitting on the skin nicely, and I don't know, there's nothing really bad about it, but there's nothing that really stands out to me, you know? I feel like this is just a really universal foundation. Like, I feel like every type of skin could make this foundation work. It doesn't feel like a super matte foundation, and it doesn't feel dewy, and it doesn't feel heavy, and it's buildable. It's like she kind of just tried to do everything she possibly could do to a foundation, and I like it a lot. And I'm probably going to, once my tan wears off, test out the pale shade too, and, you know, give it another go, and, you know, maybe I'll end up buying it. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. So I hope you enjoyed this review. I actually received a whole bunch of samples of foundation to try, so I'm actually going to be doing a little mini series type thing. Leave me a comment down below letting me know which foundation I should try out next. Want to see Urban Decay Naked Skin, NARS Natural Radiant, or the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. So let me know in the comments which one of those 3 foundations you would want to see next. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. If you want to see more videos like this, then please let me know. If you want me to review more things, if you want me to do more makeup tutorials, let me know what you guys want to see. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye!